not alone. This is the resistance.
What's up, everyone? This is YouTuber Resistance 2058. If you're watching this, you are the resistance. And as some of you may have noticed, I've taken down a couple of my videos. These videos were in reference to a activist on YouTube whom I had gotten into a heated debate with. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Others, if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't even worry about it because it's not even really relevant. But I took these videos down because, not because of anything this individual said or did, but because I didn't want to continue on with the drama. And a couple of my friends pointed out that I was losing focus. I wasn't on the ball. And you know what? They were right. And it took a few of my friends to point that out for me to even realize that, hey, I had taken my eye off the ball. I was caught up in debating with this person when I should have been focusing on more important things. So I took down the videos, and I've since not even talked to this individual. But the reason I even mention this is because this individual mentioned something. He's very anti-anonymous. He claims that anonymous has been infiltrated and corrupted. And, that made me realize something. Looking back, and I'm sure many of you have as well, have heard this countless times about varying groups. I've heard it about Anonymous. I've heard it about the Tea Party. I've heard it about Occupy. I've heard it about Alex Jones and the Info Warriors. I've heard about it. If there's an activist or an activist group out there, this rumor has been attached to them. And, whether or not there's any truth to these rumors is in a sense irrelevant. And I'll explain why. If an individual like, say, Alex Jones or any other individual activist say they are infiltrated or corrupted or this or that, that's on them. They're the ones who have to look themselves in the mirror every day. But when it comes to groups and movements and stuff like that, we've all heard these arguments time and time again. Oh, this group was founded by the New World Order in order to take down the people. Or this group was infiltrated and corrupted by the New World Order in order to take down the people. Now, whether or not that is true, I don't know. I can't say. But I am willing to wager that it is not the case because, pure and simple, what are these groups made up of? Are they made up of the globalist elite, the 1%? No. They're made up of the 99%. The activist community, the people who've had enough and are pushing to expose and end the bullshit. They're the ones who make up these groups. And without these people, these groups are nothing but names. If nobody wore a fucking Guy Fawkes mask or sported a anonymous flag or nothing, Anonymous would just be a name. The same with the Tea Party and the Occupy movements. If the people aren't there, these groups, organizations, or ideas do not exist. So it really doesn't matter if the New World Order created or even infiltrated these groups, because without the people, these groups don't exist. So if in the event that these groups were founded by or infiltrated by the New World Order or the globalist elite, just keep that in the back of your mind. It's not really something that you need to concern yourself about, but it is something to think about and to, take little precautionary measures. Now, I'm not implying that any group or individual is corrupted or anything like that. I'm just saying, be mindful. That's how we got to this point, is, by waking up and being aware of what's going on around us. That's all I'm saying there. But, whether these groups are or are not corrupted doesn't matter, because they're made up of the people. Even if the New World Order stuck their fingers in it, it's still made up majority, like 99% of the people. So, if that being the case, even if the New World Orders try to use this to fucking nail us to a fucking wall with our own actions, that's a quick and easy fix. How? Well, we the people run these organizations. We make up these organizations. Like I said, without us, these organizations or groups or even ideas wouldn't exist. So, essentially, the ball's in our court. And in order to prevent the globalist from turning things around on us and using us to shoot ourselves in the foot, all we have to do is just be mindful of what we say and do. Okay? Don't do anything that's going to tip the scales in the favor of the globalist. Pure and simple. Problem fucking solved. So what? Globalists got their hands up another puppet's ass. Whoop-de-fucking-do. They can create whatever the fuck they want. But the second they give it over to us, the ball's in our court. We make the rules, regulations, and deals. So long as we're mindful about what we say and do, so as not to tip the scales in the favor of the globalist, we ain't got shit to worry about. So that's all I really wanted to say. I'm sorry if I kind of repeated myself here. It's late at night, and to be honest with you, I'm getting over a cold, so I'm sorry if I sound a little wonky. But that's all I really wanted to say. Short, sweet, and to the point. Whether an organization is infiltrated or being used by the New World Order, what it really comes down to is the people. And if the people are in this, they're the ones who are calling the shots, okay? It's not the 1%, it's the 99%. So, again, case in point, people. Case in point. But I'm going to bed. I'll check y'all. If you're watching this, you are the resistance.